Hello, and welcome to another update video about Dogecoin. So like many other coins, also Doge probably completed a wave 4 correction, which is a corrective pullback within an overall uptrend on the 20th of December. Okay, it was this swing low that formed here at around 26.3 cents in the middle of our support region for this wave 4. The reaction was quite substantial, but so far this pattern is pretty lousy, pretty bad price action. I mean, it is a bit of a mess, right? Not very convincing what's happening here. So I want to talk to you about the potential price structures that could unfold here, because the market was quiet today overall, right? So we're dealing with, in the yellow scenario, and that's the pattern I would prefer, but it might take a different route. So we need to be aware what the micro pattern path could be. However, please note that whatever I'm telling you is really just the micro. We're talking about the microstructures, because as long as the market does hold above the 20th of December low, the idea is that a fourth wave bottomed back then. Okay. Now, below that level, we have to say that possibly wave 4 is still unfolding. It wouldn't change the overall scenario. It would just mean that the move to the upside is likely delayed. For now, the idea is that it already started here, this fifth wave to the upside. Now, if wave 4 bottomed, then the initial rally here finished in wave 1 around the 4th or 5th of January. We had a wave 2 to the downside. But the problem is the wave 1 is a 3-wave move, so we might be dealing with a diagonal pattern. Currently, preferred interpretation is that a wave 2 bottomed on the 13th of January, which is wave 2 of that wave 5. And that circle wave 5 here is the ending diagonal, which means the subwaves are all corrective. We have 5 waves, and the subwaves are corrective. So the third wave of the fifth wave is an ABC structure. Yeah, and the B wave could have bottomed this week, on the 21st, on Tuesday. So that is the preferred interpretation. It's not necessarily high confidence, but if this is the wave count, then this low must hold. It's not great because this move up from the Tuesday low seems like a 3-wave move, but for now we are holding above the trend line. And we are holding above that swing low, right? So that means the price must, to keep the yellow scenario alive, the yellow microstructure, the price must hold above 33.5 cents. The way this is going, the price could turn around here now, start a rally, but there is absolutely no sign it's doing that. And then ideally this ending diagonal takes us towards 60 cents, roughly, right? Preferred interpretation. Okay, what happens if, preferred interpretation doesn't mean it has to play out. This is what I believe is currently the leading scenario, but the fact that this is, at best, a diagonal pattern means it's a low confidence pattern, right? It's a low confidence pattern. It might take a different route, but for now, this is the interpretation we go with. So, in an alternative perspective, if the price breaks below the Tuesday low, because we have a, yes, ugly, but valid 5-wave move up already, 1, 2, 3, 4, deep wave 4, 5, it's a 5-wave move up. We could call that wave 1 in an alternative interpretation. And the market might form just here a wave 2, and then we can go up from there as long as we're holding above the 20th of December low. This would be an alternative interpretation. It's a structure I don't like either, but the yellow count seems more likely. But I have to go with the white scenario, at least, if the price breaks below the Tuesday low. And then, then we'll just have to see if the market, in an alternative perspective, should the price break below that low, hold a higher low in white wave 2. For now, I think we can watch cautiously for higher prices, okay, and careful or cautious optimism. This is unfortunately not yet a very clearly bullish setup, because the pullback that happened is just a B wave. Yes, reaction to support is great, but it was only in 3 waves, and so it's about playing it level by level. It's about being flexible at the moment, and it's a pretty nervous market, I think. So it doesn't look incredibly healthy in the short term, the entire market. But still, we're looking for higher for now. And don't forget that, if the price breaks below micro support, it won't change the overall pattern. That's the update about Doge. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.